Hello everybody and welcome to InfraSpace. It's Ghostified Gamer, but you can call me Ghost. And we're gonna play this game here, InfraSpace. I'm gonna warn you right up front that the first couple episodes, maybe more, are gonna be quite long. You know, we're not gonna be doing these 20-minute things. Sorry, YouTube peoples. When you're playing building games in general, they're very immersive. And they take a lot of your time. So we're going to be doing some longer episodes, especially this one. There's a lot to unpack, a lot to review in the first 20 minutes to hour of the game, really. A lot. There's a lot of stuff that they're throwing at you. You know, that's how games are these days. So bear with me. You can always watch the video in pieces and chunks. You can speed the video up and all that good stuff. YouTube has a ton of features for viewing things like this. So let's get into it. This is version 10 dot something something to something. We'll look at that in a second. But it's version 10.0.214 or something like that. Now they just released pipes. So I thought, okay, I'm watching the game. I'm kind of just breezing through and looking at what they're doing. And so when they said pipes, I'm like, okay, I have enough of new content to play the game again, right? And I never recorded this. I played on my own. I watched another YouTuber play it, and then I played it. That's how that's how this game piqued my interest, because of that. So hopefully that'll help others make a decision whether they're going to play the game or not. So before I watched it, I was waiting. They were releasing trains, and I'm like, well, I'm going to wait till trains pop before I buy it. And they did, so that was version 8. So here we are at version 10. And they've added a bunch of things since then, too. So trains, I bought it, and then basically beat the game or whatever. Did whatever I wanted to do. I like the graphics, the art design, the feel of the game is pretty decent now. It was kind of rough around the edges a little bit, completely playable. Everything was fine. It's just that I could tell there's a big difference in the way things go now. So let's see here. First thing is roadmap. Now this is guaranteed features for early access. Well, they have these already. I don't know why it's still here. I don't think they update this. Trains, they were in the game when I bought them. When I bought it, I mean. So I voted on it anyway. And then Endgame Project, I voted on that, and they added a spaceship. Ooh, so we're gonna check that out. Additional features. Let's see here. Mod support, yes. I don't want a happiness system. I don't want natural disasters, and I don't want fires and crime. If I want those things, I'll play Anno 1800. I don't want a Anno 1800 game in InfraSpace. Heat system too. I don't want that. It just adds too much stupid stuff. I want to build and focus on building, to production goals and stuff, But yeah, mod support I voted on. Gondolas I voted on. Day night, yes. Pipes I voted on that, and we got them. So there you go. And flying cars for workers. I don't know about this. They'll probably have like a port they have to land into, like you could have. I could imagine having like a hub of workers, living areas, right? And you fly them to another area and they work and they come back, that'd be kind of fun. I don't know. We'll see. So that's kind of that little spiel there. Roadmap. In settings, I'm going to reset the known tutorials. And make sure you turn tutorials to yes. If you jump in and out of the, like say, I don't like that. I don't like the way that game was going. You have to come back here and make sure tutorials is yes and click reset known tutorials because you won't get them again. And it's nice to have them on because you may have missed something your first time around. And open screenshots and saves. That's kind of a nice thing to know that it's there. And we're going to apply that. But let's go back in here. Wait a minute. Developer mode. Mouse edge scrolling. game active in background. I don't know what that is. I have to play with that. You might have to mess with your camera speed because it might be too fast or too slow. Language, of course. Graphics settings, VSync is on. UI scale, I haven't. I think it was default 100. You know, you can change it. Volume and stuff. So there you go. Settings and load game. Now I turned off the cloud sync on Steam. This was my original save, version 8.1.189, and I created a save to test some stuff. Can't delete it. So, I don't know. I did delete something, and then the cloud yelled at me. The Steam cloud, well, the game yelled at me because I couldn't. No, Steam yelled at me when I started the game because I had deleted something locally. So I turned off the cloud in Steam, but there is a cloud save. Well, I don't know what happened to it. But anyway, so just be aware of that. Game difficulty. So we're going to do medium. If you want to do the hard mode, you're going to be doing like a spreadsheet playthrough. So I just want medium. I don't have to think too hard because I have to record and have to do all the editing. Really, you know, stuff like that. I tried to record my videos such that I don't have to edit them. So I save time and get more game time in, right? This is a creative mode thing here they added. You can unlock all tech, remove the costs of construction, and all citizens' needs are fulfilled. What that allows you to do there is plop a hab down, but not have to bring materials to it. So you get the benefit of the citizens without having to build infrastructure for it. So you can focus on more builds for specific items, like, for example, the microchips. Let's say you want to test a microchip build, and you don't want to have to deal with all this rigmarole and have to actually play the game. You go, well, let me see what the ratios are, and let me see if I can get that to work. Well, this is how you do it. Transport difficulty. So this one here on medium, what I found is that the trucks will carry two items. They'll wait for 2 items even. So if you have a machine producing 1, then 2, the truck will go if there's a demand for it. Otherwise, it'll just buffer in the building. So I think that's fair. Cars ignore traffic is kind of like a cheat. I'm not going to do that, obviously. Cars make round trips. Nope, don't do it. There's a couple reasons why. That's a death sentence for your save. And by all means, if you want to play with it, go ahead. But I'll try and cover why that's a bad idea at current. I'm not against it. It's just I tried it because, I wanted to test the game and, kick it around a little bit before I started recording. And I was like, no way. No way. Not at the current state that it's at. So let's go ahead and start a game. What? After a failed warp jump, your damaged spaceship is stranded somewhere in the galaxy. Your communication systems can't reach human space. You need to settle on one of the nearby planets to get the necessary resources and technology to repair your ship. This is drama right here, man. This is drama. So this is just added, and that's why I'm picking this game up. It's not because of the pipes. It's because of this. Pipes are cool, but this is even cooler. Okay, and we're in. Now we got our little tutorial popping up here. Do you want to get tutorial hints while you're playing the game? You can also turn them on off in settings. Now what's weird is sometimes this doesn't come up. Even though I reset and did all this and blah, 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 I still didn't get this sometimes. So yeah, we want this. Let's turn it on. Making your first city. This panel will guide you through the necessary steps to create your first stable city and research some tech. Got it. Oh yes, this is coming up. It's really intermittent. All right, you can click here to construct roads and buildings, move them and destroy them. Got it. By default, you can move the camera with your arrow keys, WASD, or by moving your mouse to the edge of the screen. Press the middle mouse button and drag move your mouse to rotate your view. Got it. Cool. So this is the middle mouse button, camera, WASD. There's the tutorial, building a grid. Arrow keys work, which is very odd. Usually games don't do that. So that's kind of nice there. And then the mouse moving. I took the mouse move off because I need to sometimes go off screen to do something. Like if I want to watch YouTube videos while I'm playing. Well, I don't want the mouse move on. Then I can't get out of the game. So I turn that off. So be wary of that if you have 2 monitors or 3 or whatever. Okay, building a grid. Let's click this. And okay, so right now we have 3 choices. So 3 buttons. Use these buttons to select your grid. You can use the grids to align your roads and buildings or turn them off and build freely. So got it. There we go. Now the grid is on the 0. And if you build between these two, you're gonna have a real hassle on your hands. So I don't know. It's up to you as a player. Me, I want 90 grids, or I want 1 grid and 1 grid only, and then the no grid is helpful for going around resources because these are curved, and they're always around these big rock formations. So I want to be able to freely place the stuff around there, the roads. So that's kind of what that is about. Now let's find an area where we have iron and sulfur close by. But let's check this map out. It's got a big hunk of thing in the middle. Another thing too to note while we're looking around here is I don't know if this is something that they're going to be doing, but look at, they have a line here indicating that maybe there's some other sector. Can't see anything there, so let's go this way. Oh, shift speeds up the thing there, the movement. See this little line here? Let's go this way. Oh, quick city info. Oh, yeah. See, look, there's a line here and a line here, and I'll show you another thing where I'm thinking, I wonder if they're planning to make more sectors. So let's click on this. Now here's another information point here. It's going to pop a box up. There we go. This panel gives you a quick overview over your city. The top row shows how much concrete and steel you have available. You need both materials to construct buildings. The third icon shows you if you have enough power in your city. The bottom row shows you how many people live in your city, how many workers are needed, and how much housing is available. If you don't have enough workers to fill most jobs, your factories won't run efficiently. They should have put a comma in there. I'm not a grammar person or anything like that, but just saying. Also, make sure you have enough free housing for your new workers to move into or move in. So that's that little box there. So we got it. We're good. So let me show you something real quick. I don't know if we're going to stick to this map here. We might re-roll. Here's the spaceship. And look at right here. Area 1. That's where we are. Right? I'm assuming. So, does that mean we're going to be getting more areas? Is that a planned feature? Or is that just something that they just threw in there to show, hey, you're over here. Whatever. So I don't know how that works. I don't know what's going on with that. Haven't played through and then this new update. But this is our spaceship now. It's all busted up. Look at all the debris floating around. So yeah, something happened bad, man. Something bad happened. Can't zoom in or anything like that. Can't click on it. But all this is busted up here and all that. Pretty cool. So these, you could turn this off and toggle it off, and got a little bit of some gas clouds and stuff floating around. Got a planet rotating around a moon. So we can turn that on again, toggle it on, and if you click on these little arrows, it highlights a part of the spaceship. And we're, you know, we can send these items up to the spaceship to fix it. Now, I don't know if this is a one-time thing and you're done, one and done. I'm assuming yes. But you can repair it. Once you send all these things up, you can repair. I think you click repair. Oh no, you probably send these things up and then you click repair. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. So these two items here, holo display, computer, 20 seconds, we get a spaceship module. We need 100 of those. And then you get a bonus, a buff. Or, yeah, a bonus. After you complete it. And some of these are pretty good, too. That's a 5% immigration increase. 20% boost to random technology. This is 20% boost to technology. 5 efficiency to building. That one. And that one. And then you unlock 1 random tech. Which, I mean, I'd rather research it to see how things work. You know, make sure everything's working. But, you know, whatever. Your progress convinces crew members to trust you. 400 immediate people come to the planet. Now, the concept here is we have people on this spaceship. This thing is huge, right? Like a Death Star, you know, or you know, a Star Destroyer in Star Wars, right? There's the planet, there's the moon. And there's a lot of people on this ship, but they won't come down in earnest unless we have certain things set up. First, well, we have to have habitat set up, but we also have to do this in order to, you know, convince them, hey, yeah, come on down and help. We're going to get out of here. So that's pretty cool. This one's a 5% immigration boost. You know, immigrants. Let's see here. This is 200 people. That's 200. This is a random tech. And then this is another 200. So that's pretty good. That is really cool. So we can close that down and we can go to the planet again. And that's why I think there's more to this. Maybe not now. I didn't see any tech that would unlock new stuff. So, you know, we'll see. I don't like this map at all. Oh, I do not like this map at all. This is a nasty little sucker. Let's get out. Let's re-roll. Back to main menu. Confirm. Now, settings. Reset. I guess. Yeah, we'll reset it. New game. Start game. Yeah, I don't like that map at all. There's too much garbage in there. It's just, no. Uh-oh. There we go. Yes. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. I just wanted to go through those again. Okay, let's see how this map is. Oh, God. Look at all this mess. This I don't mind because... Okay. Maybe that was a bad idea. What? Why is that on? What I want is an open, nice open area to build in. Holy cripes, this is even worse. I want an open area to build in at first. Yeah, this is even worse. So what I'm going to do is I'll cut out any more rerolls that I have here because this is nasty. Main menu. Okay, let's see. Sure. Oh. Why is it doing this? Okay. Ah! Oh yeah, this is much better. Much better. I don't mind rocks and stuff. As long as... I'm going to turn that off. As long as I have a big area to build in, to start off in, I'm okay. Because, you know, we're going to get roads and trains and stuff. But it does make it difficult to build when you got these damn things. Because you can't build on these things, from what I understand. See, there's no grid on there. And you can't build through them. See? So you have to go around them, you know. It's just a pain in the butt. Alright. Ooh, I like this right here. Okay. Perfect. Oh, another thing. I don't know if this is a resource. And apparently there's a hotfix that fixed methane, and I don't know where methane is. So I mean, I don't know if this is methane here. So again, I'm playing blind on the new update here. So okay, let's go ahead and build a road. Oh yeah, so we got the grid here. Let's leave it on 0. And what I want to do is I want to just build a quick little factory here for concrete, because that's what we're supposed to do. So let's go ahead and we'll build that little guy there. And then we need a sulfur mine. And it's too close. Oh, there we go. We got it now. I probably have to move this road because it's too close. So let's go ahead and do that. So here's our move. Oh, wow. Okay, well, might have had to do a... It costs us a little bit of concrete, but not too much. 6 concrete? Oh, no, the road cost. That's what it was. All right, let's see. There we go. That's better. I want to get more miners per capita because in this game, there are infinite resources. Sand is infinite, obviously. Iron is infinite. All that. Everything is infinite. So what it comes down to in this game is miners per patch. So you want to maximize that because then, you know, obviously you won't have to do as, you know, you get more out of that resource than that patch. So that's kind of how I think about it. Now we need a sand mine. We'll put it on this side here because I don't want to, you know, clutter this area up with other things. This is just for sulfur. Hey, you know what? I wonder. I just pressed Q. Huh. Wow, look at that. It's actually out over here. Weird. Oh, that's a sand mine. That's why. Sulfur. So we can, yeah, we can connect to it. Even on this thing is what I was checking out. Okay. All right, so now game wants us to put a concrete factory down, which we can do. And I think, if anything, what I'd like to do is put it here. Because we can go this way a little more as well. And the reason we're going to just build this here and leave it, this is just for us to build. This is not going to be for production for anything. It's just for us to build and to get through the tutorial. So, if we build close to our miners, we get a little bonus. And so you want to do that. Ah, what's this thing? Quick City. Okay. So we're going to get a 16% speed bonus on this concrete factory here. And that's huge. What is this? Oh, yeah, we looked at this already. Come on. Got it. There we go. Now they want us to do power. So what I'll do is I'll put this little guy... Let's go. Yeah, let's go here. Now, the windmills are finicky at first, right? So the red line, the red circle outline is the efficiency circle. So you notice I'm in the circle, I'm overlapping, and we have an 86 or whatever it is, 85% efficiency. And now we have 93, and now it's 100. So now there's technology to improve these so you can get more in. You know, you get tighter circle, which is nice. So just be mindful of that. You know, you don't have to worry about it. If you're in a tight spot, well, you do what you got to do. One thing the tutorial doesn't tell us is we need a power pole. And these buildings are 2x2. So we'll just go ahead and put a power pole right here. Or we can go here. Let's go here. What I'm thinking about is the warehouse that we're going to place is big. Let's just get that moving. And if we click on our power pole, we have a summation of all the power we're consuming as well as what we're producing. So we have 20 megawatts from that little wind turbine spinning around there. And 2.6 megawatts consumption. Notice down here we have, it says 3, it rounded up. Now, what's weird is that if we do another power grid, it's going to add to that, but it's still not correct. You know what I mean? It's not, we don't have a total of, you know, whatever amount. We have a little subdivided, because I do little networks, you know. But, you know, as long as you click on a power pole and you look at it, you'll be fine. So there's trucks. Look at that. We have little trucks already. I don't know where we built the trucks at. We don't have any infrastructure to build these. Where did these come from? These are questions that need to be answered. Anyway, so let's talk about that little feature here. World settings. Look at that. We can actually change the things that we went over before we started the game while we're playing, which is really a nice feature. So, cars make round trips. Let's go ahead and click on that. And watch this. Oh, there they go. Let's leave this on for a minute. And I'll show you how much mayhem possibly we're going to get here. So, oh, another thing too. Let's go ahead here and then we'll click on production overview. Right now we are down sand. Oh, tutorial. Let's read it. Check the production and consumption numbers for your city to see if you're producing enough to keep up with demand. If you want to fill up stockpiles, you need to produce more than you consume. Got it. So that's what this is. So we're consuming 7.3. Next one. Oh, and then this one here is production. So I'm not worried about the sand production right now because we need to build habitats first. I'm not worried about concrete being perfect right now. So we'll circle back around and fix that. Priority. If you don't have enough workers, use the sliders to move your workforce into the most important jobs. So, you know, let's say we're short, you know, a couple. Let's say we don't need concrete right now. Well, just kick the concrete down. All right, got it. And these sliders move, by the way, so you know, see. Got it. Okay, thank you. So yeah, let's get that out of there. Oh, visualizations. This is kind of nice one here. Here's our power. It shows you what buildings are covered by what power poles and stuff. And building efficiency, all that good stuff. So we'll get into those later. No, I don't want to get too crazy. There we go. So we're making concrete, and we have 30. So we need to put it somewhere. Huh. Well, here's where we're going to put it. In a storehouse. I guess you can call it a warehouse. Now watch this. This is where it gets nuts. All these trucks make a big rush. Now, here's my suggestion. If any devs ever watch this video anytime soon, we need an input and an output, or multiple inputs and outputs to these buildings. Because this is just beyond crazy. If you put a building down, a new building, what's going to happen is all these trucks are going to rush to fill that need, to fill those buffers on that new building. Your traffic will be gridlocked beyond all craziness, okay? So I appreciate the realism, but it doesn't work with its current status, with its current setup. What you need is a truck to go in and maybe out the side. And then you loop it into another road. Because then what I would do is put one-way roads in. One way in, one way out. Or multiple one-ways in and multiple one-ways out. That's how they did the trains. The train depots. So why wouldn't you do that for these at this point? It's nice to have the feature, but I think it needs to be, added to. There needs to be, some things done with the buildings and stuff. Because one way in, one way out, not a good idea. Well, I don't know if the trucks, I think, could go in and out at the same time. But it causes a big traffic gridlock. I think they think they were going in and out. Let's check it out again. Let's try it out. It's gonna take a while. Well, we'll visit that later. But I think the trucks were coming out. Oh, here. Wait. Click. Oh man, I missed it. Okay. So what I want to see is what they're going to do when they deliver and come back out. Doesn't look like they're going to conflict with each other, so it's a 2-lane out. But still, for traffic, it's nuts. Okay, well, we'll just turn it off for now. Alright, so we're done with that. Now they want us to build a habitat. So, let's go find some copper and iron. And, oh, what I like about this is I'm holding the middle mouse button down, moving it around, and using my WASD keys to also move around, which is really nice. Really, really nice. I'm looking for iron and copper next to each other. Can we get that, please? Can we get that? Okay, here. I like this. Right here. Oh, I like it. There's a little sulfur here. You can't build on resources. That's not ideal. What are these? Oh, little rocks. Copper, iron here. And we got sulfur. What's this grid looking like here? Let's get a road. And there. Yeah, it's going this way. Okay. So the grid is kind of pushing me a certain way. And so let's go ahead and put a road down. I'm going to center it in between here. I think this will do. Okay. So what I'm looking to do, after playing this game already, is... maybe not. Well, what I'm looking to do is have a nice long highway that I can go down to start off with, right? And the highway, we're going to have feeder roads off. So the highway will be the main drag. We'll have a main drag, but we'll have multiple, you know. But to start off, we'll have a main drag. And then when we get the technology to upgrade our roads, then we can. Now, you cannot have buildings on highways and superhighways. That's why I'm kind of trying to be careful. Right click off of that. So here we have gravel roads. We probably won't use them. There's a couple cases where I'll use a one-way gravel road, though. Concrete roads are an upgradable thing. You know, we get these maybe later through tech. And you can have buildings off of these. But when you get to these highways and superhighways, you can't have any buildings off of them. You have to have these two roads. Mainly these. So you have to, that's the consideration I'm making now. I made a lot of, you know, unknowingly mistakes, and my build, my city was just atrocious in the beginning. And then I started to figure it out, and I'm like, oh, okay. So, you know, I'm trying to avoid any teardowns and rip-ups and issues, for the most part. So I think this will be fine. For now. I still want to go... I want to go this way, though. There's copper, there's iron. There's iron. Where's... Ooh. Copper is really... Are you going to give me copper in this game? What the hell? Well, there's a bunch of copper there. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I like the idea that we have copper and iron ore here. So let's carry this road down here more. There. Let's carry this road down some more. Oh. Is that right? It's hard to see. It's hard to get lined up. These grid lines are pretty... Oh, we can't build over them. Okay. I want to make this a long road so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Now, what I want to do is... We got iron there, copper there. So let's build... Oh, and okay, these dots here, if they're off or weird, start out here first and then build towards your road. And it ignores that dot. And then it actually repositioned it because it won't be on grid. And let's build one here. And that's fine. Okay, for now. So now they want us to put habitats down. Now, the highways and the superhighways and all that good stuff are wider. So I want to leave out. What I want to do is maybe make this into a superhighway eventually, right? So I want to leave space. So let's go ahead and put that there. So we have room for the road because the road is bigger, which is crazy. Build an atmosphere processor. So we'll go ahead and do that because it's telling us to do it. And we'll put it right here. So a basic habitat needs oxygen, and we're going to get the tutorial on it now. You need to provide these things in order to get people to move in. Oxygen. Got it. If you manage to provide these things, the habitat will upgrade to the next level. So we need to provide oxygen at a certain rate. Once that happens, we get people moving in. Then, if we want to upgrade and get more people in this one habitat, we need to get water and survival food on top of that. So, you know, yeah, I guess people need to eat and drink. You would think this would be first, though, but that's funny. All right, got it. Hey, how's it going, Stan? We'll call him Stan. I don't know. All right, so now we need to power these little guys up here. So this is where my little trick of, you know, separate power networks is coming in. And we'll go here, I guess. And, oh, now they want us to build a spaceship port. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Spaceship construction facility. Ooh, cool. I didn't know that was there. And then we got these little rail mini stations now. That's new. That's new. Oh, that's cool. I can't wait to get into that. 1,000 at 500. So we got medium, small, medium, large, main. That's a beast right there. Hell yeah. But I don't want to look at too much because, you know, we got to get going here. Now, let's get the power pole in because they're telling us to do other stuff, but I do what I want. So I'm going to put the power pole here because I want this to be an easement line. And because of that, the reason for that is because these are 2x2. And so I want to go back on the side of it because then I can fit more stuff. Now I clicked. It has an auto connect to that little turbine. So I have to click again to drag this thing, you know. So we'll go here. Well, we don't really need to do that because we can power both. So let's go ahead and drag this over to other road system there. So notice how it'll build another power pole, but it's overlapping that grid line. So just keep dragging it, and eventually it'll stay there. It'll stay in that grid. And we'll leave this off for now. I just want to put it in. So what's happening is we're producing 16 oxygen and carbon a second. We have 3 carbon. We have 1 oxygen, now 2. And now that we have 2, the oxygen truck will do a little Michael Jackson move and go on into the basic habitat. The basic habitat needs... Now, this is kind of confusing. We don't have any residents. We have oxygen. There's nothing telling us what the consumption is right now. Once we get residents in there, it'll start to change. So, just be aware of that. Now, let's build our fancy new building here. And we'll just go right here. We don't need a big road. Boom. And a spaceport. Remember, go off your, go off of your main line here, because, the road expansion. The roads are bigger. Look at that! Wait. How did that person get in there before the ship landed? That's pretty cool. Look at that. It's pulsating. So now we got our first resident who didn't even get to fly in yet coming down the road. And what I like about this is they're pink. Is that pink or purple? If it's purple, I'm even more of a fan. That's cool. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Look at that thing. Anyway. Yay! We have a resident. Now, check it out. Now it's 0.1. And the survival food went up as well, even though we don't have it yet. So now we're going to get like little people coming. And if you click on this thing, it says immigrants ready to move in 10. Immigration rate high. So I don't know what this 10 is. You know, it doesn't. It'll deplete. Watch. I think it's dependent on this oxygen generator here, getting oxygen in there. So, okay, come on. Okay, yeah. Look, it went 910. There. It went boop 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 boop. So I don't know what that number, where that's coming from. If it's in the spaceship, or if it's in the space, because this is obviously automatically has oxygen and stuff in there. So whatever. Before we move on, though, because this can produce 16 a second, eventually this is going to be 0.5 a minute, not second, minute. Okay. I wish they had seconds and seconds, but whatever. We're going to plop another habitat down. And another one down. And another one down. This one here can support, I think, 6. I think I calculated in my head real quick. So, if you have any corrections or if you have any insights and you want to correct my mathing, please do. Please leave it in the comment section below. I'd be more than happy to be corrected. It'd be awesome. So I would definitely appreciate any insights you guys have while you're watching and all that. Tell me what you think, you know? That's what it's all about. So now we're filling up these habitats here. So we have 4. Look, it's 0.2 now. And 0, 0, and 0. Okay, cool. So we're going to let that run. Okay. Now, they want us to do science now. Okay, we'll do science. We'll do science. Let's line it up to you. Oh, did you see that? Yeah, it needs carbon, but we're not going to worry about that. Oh, that's... Wait, no. We want this one. We want this one. And we're going to... I think we could rotate this one. E is rotate. Yeah, we can. Okay. So it needs a road. So we could just do... we have to move it. I thought it would do this. There we go. Oh! How dare you do that to me? No, don't move that. We gotta click and hold and move. There. And so we spent 3 concrete to... Because the game is finicky there. Whatever. Blame the game, man. Alright, now, they want us to do blue science, so let's go ahead and do it. Whoa! There we go. 6, there's 4 people in that one, and no people in the research center. Don't ask me why. So we need 4 people. Now you know why I put these down. Ooh, look! We have a carbon convoy! Check all these things out. So now do you understand that, no, again, people think Let's Players hate on games when we you're complaining and all that. No, I'm not complaining. I'm like, hey, this is why I can't do the, round trip thing. Because when you plop a building down, you get a convoy. If it was like different, and okay, whatever. Anyway, but I love the game. Okay, I love the game. It's fun. Let's see here. We're gonna do 2 of these science labs. Now, if you look at this blue science thing, Science Pack Factory, it requires 1 carbon every 20 seconds. However, this one is 16 seconds for carbon. So I want to do 2, which means we need another one. And get this, we're going to get a bonus from this. Now, these aren't powered yet. We'll get to that. Science. There you are. Blue science. So, the line shows up when you're placing the building that's going to consume the products from the other building. It didn't do it the other way because we already had this down. but for some reason it wouldn't show us a bonus, so I thought that was kind of interesting. But right now we're going to get an 8% bonus per building only. The other thing is that it's going to require, this requires iron ingot, or iron ore. And the iron ore, if you were to... Good luck trying to place a building around this particular situation here. So I don't try to utilize that bonus when it comes to ore, especially on these blue science ones and other ones. You can do it like circuits. If I have copper and iron, I'll put the blue circuit or the green circuit buildings around it, around a patch with a road. So you surely can do that. You can outpost green circuits and bring them into, a zone. So definitely not against it. What I just primarily try not to do it. Oh, gotta click on that. And we'll go here. Oh, we can go here. Boom. And look at that. It tells us what it highlighted there. Cool. So that's all powered up now. And, oh my God, we're at 46 minutes already. Okay, so we're going to have to end this episode. I don't want it to go too long. 45 minutes is kind of like my, get out. So next episode, what we'll do is we'll work on the iron. We'll get our blue science up and running and start doing some research and try and get through the beginning throes of this game. So I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. Also, I highly recommend buying the game if you haven't already, because you're going to have a blast. Play along with me, right? That's the fun part. And I'll see you in the next episode. Have an awesome day.